Before the video starts, I just want to say to the new Tabor creators, be yourselves and stop worrying about a certain type of style to go for or a person's opinion about the content that you're honestly making. And I want you guys to feel welcomed into the community and have some diversity with the content you guys make. Also, this is not to start any fires or any drama or any hate or any beef. I don't have any beef with any creators anymore. I'm done with all that. I'm putting all that stuff to the past. And I want you guys to see this video in a different light. Some of you might click on this video and be like, oh God, here we go. Nova's spilling another fucking hate video. No, honestly, I'm not. This video is not monetized. This video doesn't have ads in it. This is just a straight video talking from me to all the new Tabor creators out there. If you're seeing this, please go ahead and share the video because I really want to get it to as many people as possible. And before we fully even start, I want to say thank you all for the amazing support on the channel and the amazing year that we've had so far. And shit, we're still growing. So, I mean, shit, subathon, we're doing it today, 4 p.m. So go ahead and check that out. 3-day subathon. Anyways, sorry about that. Let's get right into the video. So if you look at Tabor content overall, you'll most likely see most creators are copying Timeless because that's the only style of content that will work or I guess succeed. That's what a lot of people in the Tabor community that make content think and honestly kind of believe. And personally, I think you're stupid if you think that. You're stupid if you can think you can be Timeless. I'm not saying it's not great to try to achieve to be him or achieve to be where he's at. I mean, shit, man is the biggest fucking creator in the Tabor community as of now. And I mean, honestly, he's the best to ever do it. Do I watch his content 24/7? No. Do I like his personality? Yeah. Do I think he's acting for the camera for views like some people do? No. Has he been grinding his ass off for 3 days a week, making uploads and uploading very consistent crazy ass videos when nobody else was? Yeah. But this isn't about Timeless. This is about you. This is about all of the new Tabor creators. If you're going to be a content creator, and this isn't just about Tabor content, this is overall. If you're going to make content and you want to make a certain type of content, it really bothers me because a lot of people believe that they can't make original content anymore because 20 other people are doing it or 10 other people have already done it. So they trick their brains into thinking, oh, nobody watched my content because Bobby255 already did it first, and nobody will watch it because he has more views than me. And honestly, that right there is not true. But I honestly think a lot of people have a lot of trouble making their own type of content that's quote unquote original. Because a lot of people get into the headspace of everything must reflect what others are doing. And what I mean is that if you scroll on Tabor YouTube, you'll see a lot of creators and a lot of content kind of turning into Minecraft YouTubers in a way. And what I mean basically by that is that they're basically kind of copying the same thumbnail style, video idea, and just kind of running with it. For what? Views? And not to say that views isn't a bad thing. It's not. It's a part of YouTube to make it a job at the end of the day, right? We all do this for a career and a passion and just to succeed, right? Everybody wants to succeed. I do as well. But there's different ways to go about it. By all means, if you want to make something similar to the next guy, go ahead and do it. But then again, people don't want to plagiarize. And well, I'm not going to say that people don't want to copy others. I mean, you can see some examples right here. And I'm not attacking any of these creators. They all made good videos. I'm not saying plagiarism is not really where you want to go to, but you don't have to copy others to be successful at all. But people really seem to think in order for them to make content that's going to be somewhat successful in any way, shape, or form, they have to make content that already exists. And that's where a lot of these creators are kind of doing the same thing as everyone else. Then people say, oh, there's no new content ideas for anything. You can't make original content anymore, Nova, whatsoever. But that's just not true. It's just not true. I can give you 10 ideas for new content that has never been done before. Here's just one example. Traveling across all the maps in Tabor with one life only, using a shotgun with slugs, and you're only allowed to leave the map when the raid timer hits 15 minutes. Now, I'm not saying it's a good idea, but I mean, shit, if you want to go for it, go for it. There's a lot of content ideas that nobody has really tapped into like that, even myself. And one thing I hate the most is when I even tell my buddies like, oh, I'm thinking of doing this in Tabor or doing a concept about this over Tabor. And the response I get back is kind of stupid, because majority of the responses are, oh, hasn't this been done already? Oh, this video is not going to do as good as this guy's video. And that honestly brings me to another point. Do I need new friends, or are their points just stupid and invalid? And that kind of brings me to another point as well. People are making content that they don't want to make at all, because they feel like they have to. And you might say, oh, that's not the case at all. And realistically, it is. It is the case. It's happening, but you're just not seeing it at all. There's a lot of creators that I've watched videos on that are making this content that they just don't want to make. They don't seem energized. They don't seem happy to play the game. They don't seem passionate about what they're doing. And they're just making this content to try to get money or try to get views or try to get subscribers. And it's just like, if you're forcing the content's not going to do so well. One example I want to bring up of a person just being himself is Stable Ron. He built himself off of a shitty microphone, screaming and having fun playing Fortnite. And he drew people in with that. And do I watch his content? No, I tune into a stream every now and then, but people still watch him to this day. So if you execute it properly, of the content that actually makes you happy and just what you're doing makes you happy, instead of trying to gravitate to what's popular and just try it, it could work. You don't have to follow this cookie cutter style of content that everyone else is doing. They think that they make this style of content like everyone else, it's gonna be just as good as this other guy's style of content. And sure, there's some pros with that. I'm not saying there isn't. And I'm not trying to stop you from making this type of content. By all means, do what you want. But I need people to stop assuming there's only one path to make certain content. And I'm mainly talking about Tabor content at this point. There's millions of people who make content that are worth their weight in gold. And some of you, and honestly a lot of people, if they would just stop and look at their own content ideas and think to themselves like, maybe I can make something of this. Maybe if I grind hard enough, I can make something of this. You know, maybe if I'm doing this and this guy's doing this, and if I do this long enough, it'll pay off. And at the end of the day, that's really all you need. Think about something that you enjoy making, that you'll enjoy sitting down and watching yourself, and that you enjoyed coming up with this video idea, going through the process of making the video, and actually being proud of the work that you did. And honestly, that's kind of how I came up with this video. Just throwing my thoughts out there is really fun, and I have a lot of shit to say. I mean, I can yap all day. But besides that, there's always going to be a pool of people that are going to hate your content, but then there's also going to be a small dosage, or I mean, maybe even a large dosage of people who are going to love your content and love the stuff that you're putting out. And also maybe there's going to be a decent percentage of people who are not subscribed, because I mean, shit, I'm a handsome ass guy. And I don't know. If you're not subscribed, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I'm fucking amazing. But anyways, just go ahead and click the subscribe button. But anyways, one thing I had in the back of my head when making this video, I don't want people to think I'm lazy just for speaking. Reason I say this is because I'm probably going to get the comment of, oh, this Tabor YouTuber just talks and bullshits and calls that content, and this is trash, and I'm disliking this video and throwing a hate comment down there, typity type. And it's like, on one hand, there's a market for this type of content. And on the other hand, I know you guys expect more of me, and you probably did expect more, but at the end of the day, I'm happy with the content that I make. Tabor tips, Tabor topics, and just anything informational about Tabor, because I love the fucking game. And if I find anything interesting to talk about in the niche, I'm going to talk about it. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I want you to know that I'm sorry this is not the crazy, unhinged, wacky type of content that you're normally used to, but at the end of the day, I'm really happy with this video so far, and I hope you are too. And I hope that if you are an inspiring Tabor YouTuber, I hope you give this a listen and listen well and make some amazing content. Quest quality, PC VR quality, I'll be there to watch it. And if you want to go ahead and post it, go ahead, join my Discord, link in the description below, and I will literally have a feed of where you can self-promote your new channel. Any type of content, any type of Tabor content, I'm willing to watch. I love you all. Have a nice day or night wherever you are. Peace.